up everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, happy Tour de France day and welcome to What's Up Vlog episode 86. And we are back on the league races tonight after having had a little break. Tonight is round 8, it's the Missile, which is a very short, sharp race in stark contrast to the last round where I barely finished and cramped up with about 2 laps of the London Loop to go. So this one being a short, faster one, I've got a much better chance of at least finishing it. So fingers crossed. It might not be particularly competitive, but I should get to the finish with all my limbs intact and still working. So that should be good. Got quite a bit to talk about tonight. There's been developments on the Mont Ventoux trip. There has been developments on the Triple Crown race. Although I've not finalised the date and some of the details of that yet, but it's looking like that's going to be August the 6th. But I'll waffle on about that during this race, I'm sure. I'm going to do a quick hard sell on you now while I'm here to again celebrate Tour de France Day. You might spot my rather snazzy new T-shirt. This is the Le Tour limited edition T-shirt that I'm producing. Only 50 of them are being made. They are the same spec T-shirts as the previous ones. That nice soft combed ring spun organic cotton, all made using humane labour, and I screen print them myself with eco-friendly water-based inks. The only difference, these limited edition ones are going to have, I don't know if you can see that, a little sewn orange and grey WKG tag on the bottom hem there, and that actually, the grey there, if I try and catch the light, it's actually really reflective. So if you do wear them whilst riding or jogging outside, that might actually prove to save your life. So not only is this a really cool stylish t-shirt, it could save your life. So that's about as hard a sell as I think I can possibly do. It's got the I do it in spandex on the gun armlet. Just another little sign of quality. So yeah, they're $15.99, only 50 being made. Jump in the shop, grab one. There you go. Oh, you can pay for my Mont Ventoux trip by buying my t-shirt. So thanks very much. Right. Yeah, 2 laps of the Zwift. Oh my good God! Jesus Christ! What the hell?
I've been standing here the whole time.
Oh my God! Frightened the life out of me. I had to do a double take.
No, keep it in. You just me like in the background. Oh.
I think that's my son.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've got my heart monitor on. Did it go up? Oh, I didn't know. I'm going to check that back on the video. I wonder if my heart rate shot up then. Well, I forgot what I was saying now. I've got to keep an eye over my shoulder in case it does it again. Yeah, we're doing the Volcano Flat loop, which is 12.5 kilometres and only about 50 metres of climbing. So it's a short race, nice and flat, one for the sprinters, one for the fast guys. So it should be fun, but I've never done this course before, so I'm just going to jump on now. As I'm on here a little bit earlier than I normally am, so I'm going to jump on, do a quick recce of the lap, try and work out basically how to pace myself. I do have a tactic in mind for this race, which I will discuss at greater length once I'm on the start pen. So I'm going to get myself sorted into my WKG kit, shoes on, socks on, set all the recording gear up, and I will be back here in a minute. Okay, so here we are. We've got 30 people on the starting grid, which is really nice to see. All the usual suspects, and some faces there that almost apologetically have joined, saying they're not WKG members and are just sort of here for the ride. But that's absolutely brilliant. That's what we want. There's the core guys that are part of the league and part of the team, but it's always brilliant to fill out the starting pen and have as many races as possible. I even would like the idea of it being a competitive element of other teams wanting to jump in on this and show us WKG boys how it's supposed to be done. So, which I'll be perfectly honest, happens quite a lot. Although we have got some serious riders in Team WKG. Yeah, really nice to see some new faces here. I've just done my little recce of the course. It is a very flat, fast, furious route, this one. So my tactic, which always was, basically put everything I've got into staying with a group near the front. Even if I burn out halfway through, I think unless I'm there in the group, I won't have a chance anyway. So there's no point in trying to go for negative splits on this one and save myself for a second lap or something like that. I think this is a case of if the fast guys, I mean obviously it's only the C's that I really need to be concerned with, but I'm going to try and sort of hang on near the front for as long as possible. So that's the idea. Anyway, I better start getting some watts up as we approach 10 seconds to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away we go for round 8 of the WKG Racing League, the Missile. And yeah, there are some seriously fast starters. 6, 7 watts per kilogram up the front there. I'm trying to keep an eye on some of the C's. Jason R. Blaster I can see there, just ahead of me. Right, I'm definitely going to stop talking for a bit so I don't get dumped out the back straight away.
The lines are down, but I'm here for greater.
Hey, John Grasso, thanks very much for the ride on. I think I just saw Inga Backman as well. Apologies, too breathless to talk at the moment. But thank you, John and Inga, for the ride on. I think this is my group I need to stay with here. So I've got Simpson, Valadares, Hunter, Terry, Catterton. I think this is the group I need to be with for a while, if I can. Thank you, Keith, Mr. Denton, for the ride on. Whew. This might not have been the way to go. Hey Stuart, thank you very much for the ride on, buddy. And Sean Lowe as well, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for the ride on. Oh no, I think we've had a dropout. I think that's Colleen Wade. Just gone past. I think she's had a dropout. Oh, that's terrible luck. She was right up there with the group ahead of us as well. Unlucky, Colleen. I'm just trying to cling on to these guys ahead of me. If nothing else, it'd be good if we can pull a nice gap over the groups behind. Thank you, Darren, for the ride on. I don't want to lose time by firing them back at the moment, but I'll give it a quick go. So our little group here of Siegler, Terry, Hunter, Valadares, myself and Cateron. We're about to be joined by Len Capel as well, who's a very strong rider. Now will he just go straight through, or is he going to join up with us? Oh, Kenneth's having stomach trouble. Do you know what, Kenneth? This was too soon after me eating my dinner. I've got sort of stomach cramps myself. It's not good. A few guys punching away there at the front of this bunch. Darren, Rich Siegler, Jay Terry. Yeah, Kenneth's done exactly what I did. He left his food a bit too late. And there is Len Capel, just coming past me now. You might notice down there I've got another fan, and it's the first time I've managed to use it. I managed to steal it from my son. And I'll tell you what, so far it's making a huge difference in keeping my core temperature down. So hopefully that lasts throughout the race. Hey Colin, thanks very much for the ride on. Commiserations, I think. I can't see you there now, so I can only assume that you've had to pull out. Thanks very much for turning up anyway. And that's the worst luck. Hey Carlos, thanks for the ride on, buddy. He's just dropped off the back of us a little bit. And T. Horan, I think, am I right in, is my memory right in thinking Mr. Horan was the overall winner of the 111? I think he might have been. So thanks for the ride on, my friend. Unlucky Kenneth, just having to pull, not feeling good. Unlucky, my friend. So we've done one lap. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold that pace for this second lap. We're catching up with a small group ahead of us that had managed to break away for a bit. So it'd be nice if we can rebunch with them. Share the work even more. Alright, I'll run through this bunch again. R. Siegler, D. Hunter, myself, S. Catterton. Thank you, Kenneth, for the ride on. Len Capel, C. Valadares has now dropped off. Unlucky Carlos, great effort. And just further back we've got D. Bruce and B. Hershey. They're about 2 minutes behind. Along with Jason Arblaster, I think I can see there. Yeah, indeed it is. Oh no, we had another dropout up there. Amelia, I think it was, who's a minute and 50 ahead. It's back on the power now. So just the next rider up ahead of my little quartet, or actually there's 5 of us here, is N. Simpson at 33 seconds up the road, but holding really good power, so I don't think we'll catch him unless something goes wrong. And then we've got Melia and Nielsen at 1:42 up the road. I can't quite see who's further up. Forgive me for not jumping around through the riders today, because it's so important for me to stay in the bunch on this one. I can't risk taking my eye off my own avatar. I can see further back, we've got JR Blaster, C Cristoyo. I can't see just below Cristoyo. Cristoja. Sorry about that. B Hershey's there. And then looks like McGrath. I can just see at the bottom of the screen. I think it is. Hello, buddy. Great to have you here. Oh, it looks like Rich Siegler's gone for a long one. 7 watts per kilogram. He's gone for it. No one looking to chase him at the moment. Don't know whether that's wise or not, but hey, and Catterton's decided, oh no, looked like he was going to give chase, but thought better of it. I'm certainly happier sitting in this group for a while. And it's starting to break up though. Everyone's having little mini digs. Rich has managed to put out a really good gap of 14 seconds. It's a well-timed attack. Looks like he's got the power to carry it on. I'm fading, I don't mind telling you. Thank you very much, Zoe Collins from Team Type 1 for the ride on. I've got just 3.5 kilometres to go in this one. I'm just keeping an eye on these guys. We were pulling Rich Siegler back in, but he spotted that and jumped back up into the sort of mid-4s, stretched his lead back out again, so good job, buddy. Hey, and M Collins as well. Thank you very much for the ride on. Oh, someone's hit a feather. That's Darren, he's going for it. Darren Hunter. Great timing of a power up there. And a good kick of power. Here we go, last kilometre. We pulled Darren back in. It's all kind of power ups coming now. Thanks Craig for the ride on. Craig Sharp. Not gonna get in. Oh dear. Too little, too late. Great riding, guys. Oh. Oh. I actually feel dizzy. Look at that. My average WKG is 3. That's the best I've done for ages. Oh, I'm pleased with that. I've got a feeling it's the fans. My body's so much cooler. Let's try and get some ride-ons if I can. Oh, I can't. Alright, let's quickly run through this. Oh, look at that up front. Awesome job. B. Smith and Keith D. Only 2.5 seconds behind in second. And then Jay Knox just 1 second further back. Great job, guys. That's rounding out the top 3. The top 10 then, we've got M. Stout, G. Moore, Catherine D. D. Crook, N. Nielsen, B. Roden and S. Melia, despite having a power drop out. Great job, guys, on that top 10. Then we got R. Siegler, L. Capel, D. Hunter, M. Neal, S. Catterton. Is that all of us that have finished? I think it might be. I know Carlos was in there. I think he was a couple of minutes back. So I'll wait for the rest of the results to come through so that I've got them on screen. But awesome riding, guys. Great race. The front guys of sorry, just reading the message from Len and Darren. Got to be points this time. Absolutely right, Darren. You killed it, buddy. Great job. Len, I think spinning his legs out now, I think he was saying. Good man. Oh, yeah, I would if I could move them. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so the Bs, the top guys, 4.5 minutes ahead of me on a flat 25k race. That's a fast pace, guys. I mean, look at that. 3.9 watts, 3.9 watts for the first two. Jay Knox, 4.5 watts per kilogram. Excellent stuff. Then some of the guys around me, look. B. Roden, 3.6. Catherine Denton, 4.2. Fantastic. Ed Nielsen, 3.8. This is some really good power. I wonder if it's just the nature of the course and it was a short race. It meant that we could hold that power for longer. But I certainly felt like I had more in my legs in that one than I have done for a long time, right up until that final sprint when I just couldn't muster more than about, I don't know, 6.5 watts per kilogram. It was enough to hold off S. Catterton, but I couldn't quite pull back in on Darren and Len. But I think they would have responded if they'd seen me getting too close anyway. So, all right, let's just scroll down, see who else is there. Yeah, there is Carlos. Well done, buddy. Then we got D. Bruce, C. Christoya, J.R. Blaster, T. Brenton Rule. Well done, guys. Let's put this in an easier gear. So all the things I wanted to talk about during the ride, no chance. That was far too fast and breathless to have any hope of chatting away through that one. So what I did want to say was the WKG French invasion of Mont Ventoux. It looks like an absolute definite now, which is absolutely amazing. So the dates at the moment, which are looking pretty solid, are I think it's the 28th of April to the 5th of May. So I'll confirm that completely very shortly, and we'll try and get the accommodation booked up at the very least. I found some places. Because it looked like initially maybe we were going to get a maximum sort of 6, 7, maybe 8 guys joining. I think we've got 8 or 9 definites and about another 5 or 6 very lightlies. So I've looked at other villas, and at that time of year they all seem to be reasonably free. I've heard, oh, you're very welcome, Brian. Great race, buddy. That's Brian Roden just sending a message of thanks for the race. That's your kind of race. Yeah, absolutely, I can tell. It was great fun, thank you very much. And I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? You're very welcome, Catherine, also. Sorry I can't reply to these, but I have to keep the menu screen up, the results screen up, so that I can make sure that I've got them all recorded as they come in. Yeah, so there's some fantastic villas available that sleep sort of 15, 16 people. And they're very reasonable, and obviously the more people we have, the more affordable it becomes for everybody. So I'll whack some of those details on the forum soon. But the more the merrier. It's going to be so good. There's other roads, as it's been pointed out to me. It's not just about climbing Mont Ventoux. There's some other great cycling, sort of flatter cycling roads around there. So I'm sure when I decide to give up Mont Ventoux after about 3 kilometres of climbing, I'll find some nice flat roads to ride around on, and you're all more than welcome to join me. But that should be really good fun. So end of April, early May, it's looking like a done deal. Fantastic. The Triple Crown, I'm going to just after this weekend. Actually, I've got a bit of work to catch up on, but after that, I'll put the details out properly for that. It's looking like the weekend of the 6th of August. It's going to cover the whole weekend, and there will be 3 time windows, 8-hour time windows, and you will have to pre-register for a particular window and complete the Triple Crown within that time, within that 8-hour window. The Triple Crown being the Three Sisters route, which I did a little recon of the other day. It took me about 2 hours. I wasn't pushing it, but it was, I'm not sure I could go much faster than 2 hours. The other route is the London Loop, taking in Box Hill, and also the third loop being the UCI full Richmond UCI course. So all 3 of those, any order you like, but within that 8-hour period. And the combined time of the 3 courses will be the winners of the Triple Crown. So that is going to be that weekend. One rule that I am going to enforce, it's going to be just TT bikes. The reason for that, I was hoping, it may still happen, but I was hoping that the, actually no, forget this, what am I talking about? Because we can't put it on the official, event module, because we're going to have to jump to different courses. But what I was going to say is it looks like you might be able to do the event module events where only participating riders appear on your screen. I know that's an update that's coming to Zwift, but forget that, because that's not going to be relevant anyway. So it's going to have to be just TT bikes, for the simple reason that, say there's a 200 strong group ride going on during one of those 8-hour windows, I could quite happily decide to jump on and do my ride during that time and get a nice little 200-man draft around the course. So TT bikes only, I will be checking. So anyone not on a TT bike, unfortunately your times will not count. So that's all great. That was it. So so excited about that, so excited about the Triple Crown, so excited about Mont Ventoux. Can't wait, roll on 2018. I'm never one to sort of wish the time away, because I tend to like enjoying living in the present, but never ridden abroad, never ridden anything coming even close to a mountain, and to start off with that one, with 15 or 16 cycling buddies, not bad, eh? So anyway, I think I'm repeating myself from my last video, but I am a little bit excited about it. So I will shut up. Thank you so much for riding. Everyone that turned up, really great race. Sorry I couldn't show much enthusiasm or any chat at all during that one. I was just out of breath the whole time. But a really fun race. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Massive thanks to everybody that's already jumped in and bought the Latour t-shirts. I take it to heart when you guys buy my designs. It really touches me. So thank you very much. If you are interested, last time I mentioned it on this video, I promise, just jump onto the shop. I'll leave a link on here anyway. There's only 50 of them, so grab them while you can. And pay for my trip to Mont Ventoux. Thank you very much. And that's it. Thank you all, and I will catch you all on the next one. Ciao.